Alright, so it's a little bit of an adjustment by Secret not wanting to let their mid lane just get dumped on like that. So they give mid one the TA. It's definitely a very nice TA game. We're gonna actually walk. Will be fine. Yeah, and then the enhanced skin can't pick mid with Slim, so try to enable these cores early on, but the Magnus is definitely gonna be left out with cold and touch.
Yeah.
Yeah. That should be fine. But I think the amount of times this Magnus has gone down is a little bit worrisome for Alliance. He has actually put points into the shockwave, something we haven't seen too much lately. We've seen a lot of players like Moon and Ice who've been playing Magnus a little bit more in the off lane, and then going just for like 1 or 2 points, scaling up the Empower a little bit more, and then sort of going to the jungle. Moves reasonable amount early on, so I think now that this Magnus is, they'll probably start retreating to the jungle more now that MP is 6. It won't be able to free back to the jungle and just trying to farm out some items.
Critical collapse right here. The Omni Slash, all 3 bounces onto him, onto Casey that is, and Flota will spin on top of him to secure that kill. So good execution as far as the flank position being set up right there. Guaranteeing the kill onto the Centaur, and of course slowing him down from progress, whatever he attempts to go, either that Blink Dagger or now the Hood of Defiance that are pretty good on him too. Of course helps his farm potential. Good mitigation. Middle lane, though, signs of this could be a big kill. Will it happen? Global Silence comes down. It's not going to be enough to save him, though, but I might come in for some turn kills. Not enough damage, though. The Shockwave going through level 3, but Hanskin actually does get credit for the kill on Amber Spirit as the Ignite takes him down, running away. So they do get a turn kill when it's all said and done.
Magnus wants to be off the map as he is their only catch, like we talked about, so the lanes are going to be a potential issue for Alliance, I think, as the game goes a little bit longer. Juggernaut at least has the Empower, so he'll be able to shuffle them pretty quickly.
Bottom lane, we do have a possible fight break now right here. You see Fire Blast attempt from Ogre Magi. It's coming to the flank. Landed on the MP. Do they have more, though? No, they do not. Remnant away. Stampede also activated, but yes, they do, with the RP coming out. However, Spirit, I don't think is getting out of this one. He uses the Remnant, but he can't actually forward to them. So well played right there, and that's a nice gank to be had, obviously. For
Flota will do some sort of unorthodox builds on Jugs, I think. A lot of times that you don't typically see, so I'm kind of curious what he goes for. Getting this Manta early on is huge, though, I think. They really want to like start fighting many down these towers with that really early Manta. Like super allows them to do that.
Oh, they're gonna catch MP once again. The global side's coming out. Can he Remnant in time? I don't think so. And the lockdown is just too much, starting with that global silence.
I think this is really, really good. They don't want to let Alliance take a key fight, get this Roshan, and then just sort of walk down a lane, which is really the best thing Alliance can do right now.
Nope. Pop out, MP, the first target. Okay, no global silence was mentioned, so maybe not as threatening. Roshan just about dead. He's going to be falling right there. He's going to be picked up by mid-1. There's an anti-stall used from Flota. Top of the Searing Chains, counter crush though, or on the Juggernaut, trying to chase him down. He pops the Omni Slash. A lot of jumps on MP, no one nearby to help him. And down goes Ember Spirit. Meanwhile, Skewer back onto the Centaur. And that's going to be a double kill for Loda. The positioning just felt a little off there. MP, he honestly just seems on another page from his teammate somewhat. Highlight Knight also going to be picked. 3 for nothing. I mean, they have the Aegis on TA, but definitely think a victory for Alliance there.
Yeah, it was. I think it's very good patience play from Alliance. They know their 5-man is extremely strong right now. Secret get some random pickoffs. Alliance sticking around a little too long on the high ground and feeding away kills is exactly what Secret wants. So I think it's very good restraint there, and that's what they need to do.
So Magnus gonna maybe get the RP off, but 4-step away. The Skewer, it's still not enough. Wow, mid-1 will finish him. Also the Sleight of Fist assisting. First coming out, Stampede offensively, trying to chase down the Silencer, but he's a little too far away.
And if Alliance gets it, or if Seeker gets it, that's definitely what they want. They want to, we talked about, they want to try and win with this Aegis, and they see it's up, and P actually forces it down at the bottom, and still has some PC out, but Roshan dies super quickly.
Second Roshan kill at this point. He's going to pick off elsewhere on the Witch Doctor in the top lane, so it almost got to be the sacrificial lamb right there, a bait of sorts, but here we go, the Aegis up, going to jump on it, loading. Here comes the RP though from Jonathan Fan, and the Shockwave on top of that, the Blade Grid, the Silence obviously being used as well, and down goes Slaughter, but mid-1 he's still feeling pretty comfortable, going to hide in that melt for the time being. He has the Aegis, remember, going to be popped right here. Jonathan Fan will lift the back, and obviously that's bouncing around. The freezing field put down, they did pick off Ember Spirit, and now the melt for mid-1, but can he actually escape from this?
They have no detection.
They really have no detection. Wow. Dockwave maybe? No, he blinks! And he's going to actually live. I mean, that's just, that's definitely a bruise at the end right there, but
he just brings out dust. They want to make sure they can survive that initial jump from Secrets. They're continuing to hunt around. They want to look for these pickoff kills. They can maybe go high ground as MP pushing it top, so they have a place where they can go if they do take a scrapping fight.
Force tap over the ledge, but mid-1 still putting in those right clicks. That Shivas is mitigating plenty, but not enough damage to really get support from him. Stampede, meanwhile, activated the Omni Slash on top of him the whole time. They did get the pickoff as well, and Crystal made it into the background. Now Loda could be in a little bit of trouble as here comes mid-1 with the auto attack. The side blade to use. Centaur is picked up with the spin though, and Jonas and Fan helping to finish him off with the RP, but MP on the chase. Loda still healing up though with the heal ward. Magnus will end up falling the auto attack. Not in time as he blink daggers forward first. Goes the cheese, makes it a little more tempting right here, and immediately Juggernaut starts going away with the auto attack. Of course, then Power consistent with the flawless again out of the buff. It's gonna happen pretty damn quickly. Meanwhile, what's going on over here? They catch Magnus actually. That's what was going on. So just give up the Roshan kill. Could it be stolen? Oh, that was close right there. Picked up though. Now the bottom lane though, they need to push it in. Like the decision from the Radiant side at least, but Hanskin going to be done in the front ground. That's a very vulnerable spot. He will end up falling. Double kill for mid-1. No buyback, by the way, on Magnus. Slaughter cut off the side there from Loda. Uses the heal, but that's going to delay the inevitable. Although the Stampede comes out, the Omni Slice bouncing around. KZ though, he has that active, mitigating some good damage right there. The Glimmer Cave used as well, trying to simply live through this. He actually will end up living to spin away from Loda. But Rax will stay alive throughout it all. Now mid-1, he's not out of the woods just yet, actually.
Yeah, no detection again.
Just on them, huh? I guess Magnus was the one that maybe had it. Oh, he didn't even have it, but obviously he reacts too, and simply can't catch anyone. But they say, you know what, we're here, might as well go for the push. Try to stall a little bit. Split push bottom lane coming out between TA as well as the Ember Spirit, but in his alliance to go into the base, say, you know what, you're going to have to defend, guys, so. Pressure on the melee racks, pressure temp, gonna miss right there. Loda looking to go back in, but the Yield Scepter throws to the air.
Healing ward is still up.
It is. Getting plenty of damage, healing them up. The freezing field being casted, but the Force Staff away. Actually, Slaughter will be fine, so not the greatest freezing field coming out. TA, meanwhile, he's wrecking the racks at the base back there. Got the bottom, and now he's going for the middle tier 3 tower. So the stall's actually working out pretty well. Although the melee racks in the middle lane will end up on the range racks. We have a bit of a race on our hands now between the two teams, but Alliance, they are going to try to start fall back. TP's coming out.
Exactly what they want.
Yeah, they're going to catch them somewhat. The global silence is used though. Juggernaut now going back in. The Omni Slash, and it cuts through MP. Gets the kill on him, and he does have a buyback. Mid-1 in the background. Going to blink forward though. Trying to chase, but a nice Fire Blast multicast coming out, although Puppy will stall them a little bit more. Magnus in the background. He has an RP still, by the way. Double kill coming out for Loda as he picks off Slaughter, and now they catch Centaur as well. Gape is not going to save him, most likely. RP is still ready to go. He wants mid-1, of course. He's hunting for him, but not going to get the angle. Alliance able to hold this fight, and they're going to be able to start pushing in now.
Yeah, they have no way to kill this healing wire. Everybody's healing immediately back up to full. And he's trying to ride in the base at the very least. The melee rack's coming close to about half HP. Hudson's going to go back and try and slow us down a little bit. They're going to get some set here.
Yeah, they're just playing the game of stall. The RP is actually going to whiff right there, unfortunately. Now maybe one pops BKB. Roman turn kills. Loda will fall back again. And somebody ported back, that would be the Ogre Magi. Oh, did the MP get too far up? He did somewhat, but he's able to out once again. The stall game attempting, but it ends up being 2 sets of racks going down in favor of Alliance, and the middle racks does stay alive for them as far as defensively.
Really short of this out. And one of the few heroes that actually does well.
I mean, can they catch up here? Like this, oh god, he's clear Remnant. Actually, they know he's here, the Yield Scepter. Yeah, they will be able to catch him. He doesn't have a buyback, by the way. He's going to be silenced up with the global silence right there. Can they get enough follow-up damage? He has the RP in case. It's not even necessary. No buyback for Ember Spirit. Now, they did get the Aegis in the meantime. So there's a positive, I guess you could take from it. In fact, who got the Aegis? It looks like Centaur, yeah.
Yeah, he has a refresher orb as well in base. He doesn't have it on his hero, which is a little unfortunate. So they have the double Aghanim's. Essentially, stall out.
TA gonna come with the missile blade, but he pops the BKB. The Stampede action again with that actual lot of mitigation. Lotus Orb coming out for the Centaur, reflecting a little bit, but not going to be enough mitigation. He does fall. There's that Aegis in pop though, so they at least should be able to get the turn kill on him. Trying to get the Witch Doctor as well, not going to happen. Centaur will fall again, and he too is staying dead. You're right, he just bought that instead of the refresher, but unfortunately he didn't even have it delivered. Timings are not looking good for Secret.
onto him as well. It's constantly there. From Homskin having the Vlads, they have so much armor. The TA can only do so much damage whenever you're all physical, all single target hero, and they have all these armor items. But Lion's actually standing.
Yeah, and might as well. I love this decision again. Either they know 100% or they don't. They've made up the buyback, but obviously that's not the case. They're going right for it to finish the game right here, right now. Pile dying now. Mid one does support back. Realizing that he's not going to win that race, they got to fight. BKB's popped. This is the last stand right here. Out comes the Abyssal Blade Study. Dropped half on the back. Damage of Loda is way too intense. And it looks like they may have just done it. Trying to get the Shrine to help with the crease push forward as well. He's going to spin through as the buyback, of course, for mid one. Jumping back in. Puffy's ultra vulnerable. Look at mid one taking it. GG's being called, though. Alliance takes the game. They just got the Aegis, yet those deaths obviously set up the victory for Alliance.
A little bit more and then sort of going to the jungle. Moves reasonable amount early on, so I think now that this Magnus is, they'll probably start retreating to the jungle more now that MP is 6. It won't be able to free back to the jungle and just trying to farm some items.
Gonna collapse right here. The Omni Slash, all 3 bounces onto him, onto Casey that is, and Flotta will spin on top of him to secure that kill. So not enough damage though. The Shockwave going through level 3, but Hanskin actually does get credit for the kill on Amber Spirit as the Ignite takes him down, running away. So they do get a turn kill when it's all said and done.
Magnus wants to be off the map as he is their only catch like we've talked about, so the lanes are going to be a potential issue for Alliance, I think, as the game goes a little bit longer. Durgan at least has the Empower, so he'll be able to shuffle them pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be fine. But I think the amount of time Smag gone down is a little bit worrisome for Alliance. He has actually put points into the Shockwave, something we haven't seen too much lately. We've seen a lot of players like Moon and Ice who've been playing a little bit more in the offlane, and then going just for like 1 or 2 points, skilling up the Empower.
Good execution as far as the flank position being set up right there. Guaranteeing the kill onto the Centaur, and of course slowing him down from progress, whatever he attempts to go, either that Blink Dagger or now the Hood of Defiance that are pretty good on him too. Of course helps his farm potential. Good mitigation. Middle lane, though, signs of this could be a big kill. Will it happen? Global Silence comes down. It's not going to be enough to save him, though, but I might come in for some turn kills.
Alright, so it's a little bit of an adjustment by Secret not wanting to let their mid lane just get dumped on like that. So they give mid one the TA. It's definitely a very nice TA game. We're gonna actually walk. It'll be fine. Yeah, and then the Hanskin can't pick the flip, so try to enable these quarters early on, but the Magnus is definitely going to be left out with Golden.